That song is, I guess, probably took the longest and probably changed the most from the time that we started it. We played it at a couple festivals during the summer, and then kind of completely redid it with really just the vocals staying somewhat the same. But that's probably, I think it's the longest track on the album, and we kind of let the strings and the horns kind of show through a little bit on that song more than on some others. So I don't know. That song really sounds different from anything I think we've ever done, but it's probably one of our favorite musical parts, or musical songs on the album.
I don't know. That's the shortest full song we've had, and kind of just doesn't stop. It was just a really simple song, and I don't know. I don't really know what to say about it. It's just kind of a rock and roll song. We've never really done that. It's just probably the most straightforward thing we've done. So it's kind of fun to do that for 2 minutes.
Yeah. This song has kind of a weird structure. It's not just, verse, chorus, which is kind of fun to not really have a guideline or whatever. And it kind of is two songs kind of put into one a little bit. And I don't know. This one was the last one we wrote before we went to the studio, and it was just kind of one night, and I think most of the song was written, and that's it.
Behind the Sea. We wrote that in the studio, and I don't know. It didn't take us that long to get a good track for it. We just kind of liked the feel, and I sing that song, which is the first time I've done that in this band, and I don't know, it's kind of an interesting one to do. Rob did some really great orchestration, and the end of the song is kind of a surprise, but not anymore because it's so fun.
Because we've heard it 400 times.
Yeah, that too. So maybe it will lead to somebody.
That is Brendan's, another little Brendan song. He had a couple ideas that he would just kind of come up with, and most of the time he doesn't ever really want to use it for anything, but there's a couple times during the writing of this record that we're just told him, you should keep going with that and work on it. So this is just one of an example of that, and I think it's probably the most country or folk thing that we've ever had on a record. So it's fun.
This one was probably the longest one to, it took us the longest to finish, I think. It's one of the first ones I started working on for the album, and it just wasn't right. And a few days before we were going to track it, I started playing around with it, and just kind of came up with a new melody and a new part, and then tracked it and put some harpsichord on it, which kind of changed the whole feel of it, and I don't know, made it a nice little tune.
This one is kind of sounds like it's kind of the end of the record. I mean, it wasn't really even close to the end of writing, but for whatever reason, it sounds. I guess we gave it that title. Just kind of, we spent a little bit of time writing songs in a cabin, and it wasn't written there, but for whatever reason, I guess we thought it sounded like it was closer to that, and it's just kind of another weird song that I don't think we have anything that sounds like it, and just kind of its own thing.
This was the last song that we wrote, and did it in just a few days. Me and John had the idea for the song for a while, but it was a lot different, and we changed it. We sped it up a lot and changed the key and stuff, and we just started playing it and kind of liked where it was going. Decided to try to finish it in time to make the album, and we love playing this one live probably the most, just because I don't know, we all felt very involved in it, I guess. Even our keyboard player that tours with us, he was there for that session, and he played his Wurlitzer part on the album, and he sang on it with us, and so it's kind of like a big group song, and good way to finish.